Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me for another session of AppScan Tuesday. This is episode number 39. And today we are going to talk about one additional hidden gem that AppScan Standard has. Many people are not familiar with it, but you can allow AppScan to work when you're not next to it through the scheduling. So, to talk about a hidden gem of AppScan, I decided to bring a special guest, a guest that I didn't think I'll bring again to the show after the last session that we had, but people seem to be missing him. They're asking me to bring him again. And yes, I am talking about my alter ego. I didn't call him alter ego in the session. I thought about putting it in the guest name, but he promised to behave better if I'm more quiet, so we will try to treat this as civilized persons. And let's see how that will end up. Hi, Eitan.
Thank you for having me on the show today again.
Thank you for coming.
To be honest, after last time, I wasn't sure that we will do this one again.
Where are you?
What, all of this? Well, it was your decision. Let's record outside, right?
Sounds funny.
For the purpose of this meeting, for the topic.
Cool. So, what is the
actually,
topic?
It wasn't that a good idea. I'm pretty cold here, as you remember.
Well, the topic again. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You don't hear me?
Yes. I want to talk about AppScan Scheduler, the scheduler component that we have in AppScan Standard. And the idea is that our customers have AppScan Standard. They're using it during the day, working hours, configuring scan, doing all this fun stuff. But when they're not working, AppScan can still run scans. So why not? This is a cool capability.
True. We want people to use our products, of course.
Yes. By the way, I'm having problems hearing you, so I hope I'm understanding correctly with the noise outside. But scheduling is more for the enterprise capabilities. We have the enterprise solutions for it, but like we did with the AppScan command and other stuff, people can do more with AppScan, so why not?
True. So what are we going to show?
By the way, really like the shave. Your new shave is pretty cool. Looks better on you.
Thank you.
So let's jump to the demo.
Great.
I will show you how to use the AppScan Scan Scheduler within AppScan Standard. Basically, how can you get scans running when you're not actively using your AppScan Standard instance. So to do that, let me first create a new scan with the demo testfire scan template. Just make it easier on me because it doesn't matter what I'm scanning. And I'll give it a name. I'll save it as demo testfire. Let's make it easy. Now the story here is that I may be interested in scanning a production app during the weekend. I may be interested in scanning an app that the development team is doing something internally, but I don't want to interrupt with their work and I want to do it outside of the daily hours. Or maybe I just want to configure all sorts of scans to run throughout the day. What I need to do now is go to the scan scheduler, and I'll remove this old scan that I have. And I'm creating a scan, and I'm calling it demo testfire weekly. And I'm going to run it, today's Sunday, so I'm going to run it every Sunday at let's say 1 a.m. I also want the scan to run for 60 minutes. Why? No good reason, but I just want to show you something. So, you know what? I will do it 5 minutes so it will be easier for us to track what is going on. I need to give the password to my machine, to my kid's machine actually in this case. But this can be a limited time, can be with no time limit, and I'm just pressing OK. Schedule scan name must not contain any of the following. So I have a problem with the period. I'll remove it. No worries here. So demo testfire weekly. Saved. Now I have this scan saved. I can open it. I can see what's going on. To change it if I want to. I don't want to now. What I want to show is this test scheduler. Basically what all this did is an interface to the task scheduler. It created this scan with these actions. Let me open it, it will be easier. So it created this scan. This is the demo test file. Every 1 a.m. every Sunday, every week, that will be launched using the Windows scheduler. And the information that I gave here, basically I'm starting this program, which, by the way, this tool is available for you here also directly. AppScan Scheduler, it comes with the installation of AppScan Standard. You don't need to do anything special for it. As argument, it got the name of the scan that I saved and the number 5. As you remember, I gave 5 minutes scan time. So let me just see what happens here. Just as an experiment, I am running the scan. I'm not going to wait for Sunday. And you can see this scan is being initialized. After 5 minutes, it will finish. What else can I do here? So let's go to AppScan again, and I'm going to look at the scheduler, and I will click on the help file. It will open our online help. There is information about scan scheduler, how to create a new scan. I find these to be more interesting. I like to have hands-on, and I see more opportunities what I can do. I can give the number of minutes to run the scan. We saw that already. I can, if I have a scan and I want to retest it every time, then I can just use retest and skip the Explorer. I can do continue. And remember, we put up 5 minutes. Let's assume that we have a 30-minute scan window every night. But I want to continue every night. I don't want to start from scratch. So I'm using this continue flag. You cannot use continue and retest at the same time, because retest basically resets all the testing data that we have in AppScan in the scan file and just continues from start. So continue will conflict, and I can give it a new scan file name. Of course, if we go to the command line, we could have seen all this also by doing something like this. It opened all the information that we have. So let's try it out. And we have this scan running for now. I'll let it run. I don't mind that. So I have another scan. I'll close this. In fact, I will close this completely. I will go to the other AppScan instance that I have. And this is a case where I have a scan and I finished the explore stage. Again, let's think about production site scanning. I have a scan. I can explore the site during working hours, but maybe I don't want to test it during working hours. Maybe I want to be very use one of the more complete scan policies that we have. I'm not using a production site policy. I'm using regular. I may be causing an issue with the site. I don't want to do it during working hours, so I will want to run the test after hours. Again, I have this scan already saved. I'm going to do to the scan scheduler, creating a new one. I can name it. I will call this one Demo Nightly. I'm using the current scan. This time I'm taking it nightly, and again, 10 p.m. people may be still using it. I'm going to do it 1 a.m. every night. I'm going to run it for 30 minutes. And that's the idea here. But the current scan must be saved. Do you want to save it now? Yes, of course. I'm going to save the scan. But what we see here is that I'm going to run this scan, loading the scan that I have, and run the scan every night. And every night when it's finished, it will save the scan with this file name, with the name of the scan plus the timestamp. That won't get me far. So what I need to do is go to the scan scheduler again. Let me open it again. So task scheduler. And I'm going to look at the task scheduler and to find the new scan that I have, Demo Test Fire Nightly. What I want to do here is to add some more commands. So I have the 30 minutes every night, but on top of that, I want the scan to continue where it stopped at the last time. Okay? and I need to give it a name. So I will give it the same name that I have, otherwise it won't continue all the time from on the same scan. It will just continue on the last scan that was finished. So I'm going to do minus save name as it had there, and put the file name, which I didn't record, which I didn't copy because I was using the Mac shortcut, which naturally doesn't work on Windows. So I'm going to the end here, and I'm going to put this file name, save it, okay, and let me test it just to make sure that it works. Run. Not getting any error message. So where is it? It's this one. So as you can see, this is the other scan that we were running. I can run it at the same time. It is exploring now. It should probably finish soon. This is the other scan. Basically, it loads the scan. It starts directly in testing, not because I told it to run testing or retest, because the explore stage already finished before. And that's about it. This scan, the 5 minutes for it already finished. We can go to the location that the scan is saved, and you can see it has the scan name plus the time step for when the scan is finished. I can open it just to see what did we achieve in 5 minutes of trying to scan demo test fire. And I can close the scheduler. This scan, probably I was only able to explore it a bit. Yeah, I didn't even get to the testing stage. And we can see all the information that we configured here, right? This was the demo test fire weekly. Nothing interesting here. Basically we're done. This is what I wanted to show you. So I'll come back to the studio at this point.
Thanks for letting me show you the demo and be quiet this time.
Thank you. So you showed us a great demo on how
Sure.
to run the scan continuation every night. You didn't show how it
Yeah, and I
ended.
guess you saw the scan finished by
I did.
now.
Went well.
You're coming from the future.
Okay, so different topic. Game today.
The game. Yeah. As you can see, I'm ready for the game.
Are you?
I'm dressed.
You know the Patriots are not playing today.
I know the Patriots are not there today, but we have Brady. Still something.
Well, I can
No,
tell
don't
you
tell me.
what's going on.
No, don't. No, I'm out.
But you know
Okay.
the last quarter? No.
yeah.
Okay, so I
So,
won't.
thank you for letting me on the show again.
Sure.
I'm
I'm
not
happy
sure
to have
when
you.
we are going to do that next time. Hopefully not in the winter. Anyway. Bye bye.
Wait.
Oh, now I'm on the right side, by the way, on the left side of your screen. So subscribe here below to see more videos, and maybe check the video here of our previous session. And stay safe, everyone. Hopefully you found this valuable. If you found this valuable,
Put a comment below.
good. Bye bye.
Bye, Ethan.